Its origin dates back to the first dynasty, such as the Xia followed by the Shang and Shu. In 2021 BC, Emperor King Shi Huang first unified Chinese territory and established empire under the Qing dynasty. In addition to starting the construction of the Great Wall of China after its fall, the Han dynasty emerged with consolidated imperial system promoted the Silk Road. During the following century, China led the stage of splendor with the Tang and Song dynasty until in the 13th century the empire was conquered by the Mongols led by Kublai Khan, who founded the Yuan dynasty. Later, the Ming dynasty returned power to the Chinese. Finally, in 1644, the Qing dynasty began during his mandate. The country suffered foreign invasion and conflicts such as the Opium War against Arab powers, which several weakened the empire. With the fall of the Qing dynasty, the Republic of China was proclaimed in 1912 under the leadership of Sun Quan. In 1937, China was invaded by Japan during the Second World War, suffering great human and material loss. At the end of the war, the civil war between the Communist Party and the National Party resumed, culminating in 1949 with the Communist victory led by Mao Zedong. During Mao's coronation, it went through a difficult process such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, which transformed society but also caused a crisis and conflicts. After his death in 1976, the leader Deng Xiaoping promoted economic reform that opened the country to free trade and modernized its economy, making China a power.
China has one of the world's oldest and richest cultures, with more than 5,000 years of history. It's known for its strong traditions, philosophy, art, and family values. Chinese culture is based on harmony, respect, and balance. Family plays a very important role. People show great respect to their parents and elders. Festivals are also a big part of Chinese life, like the Chinese New Year, the Mid-Autumn Festival, and the Dragon Boat Festival, all full of color, food, and meaning. Chinese food is famous worldwide for its variety and balance of flavors, like rice, noodles, dumplings, and tea. Art, music, calligraphy, and martial arts are also key parts of their identity. Overall, Chinese culture teaches respect, hard work, and the importance of community. It's a beautiful mix of traditions and modern life that continues to inspire the world today.
China is a country with a long history and beautiful culture. It has many amazing places that show its traditions and architecture. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is one of the most famous places in the world. It was built to protect China and is more than 21 kilometers long. The Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is in Beijing. It was the home of the many Chinese emperors and now is a museum full of the history and culture. The Terracotta Army. The Terracotta Army is in Atian. It has thousands of clay soldiers made to protect the first emperor of China after his death. The Temple of Heaven. The Temple of Heaven is a beautiful place in Beijing. Emperors used to go there to pray for God Hermes. The Libi River. The Libi River is a Guilin. It's famous for its amazing mountains and peaceful views.
China has lots of traditional dishes. After all, the Chinese civilization is over 4,000 years old. It's no doubt they've developed a variety of popular and delicious dishes. Number 1 is Peking duck. Peking duck is one of the most celebrated dishes of the Chinese cuisine. Peking duck is usually served in 3 courses. The skin is accompanied by hoisin sauce, a commercially prepared reddish-brown, sweet and spicy sauce, scallions cut into brushes, and thin wheat flour pancakes or steamed wheat flour lettuce buns, all of which are eaten together as a sandwich. The meat of the duck is cut up and served with vegetables as a second course, and a soup of the duck's bones with celery cabbage follows. Number 2 is wonton. Wontons are a lot like dumplings. In fact, a wonton is a type of dumpling. These Chinese pies are typically filled with meat, seafood, or vegetables. The wrappers are thinner than your typical pot sticker style dumpling, and are usually folded in a kind of square shape, almost like a tortellini. Number 3 is songsi. Songsi is a traditional Chinese dish of glutinous rice stuffed with fillings and wrapped in a bamboo or reed leaves, then steamed or boiled. It is a staple food during the Dragon Boat Festival and can have sweet or savory fillings, such as red bean paste or pork belly.
The most popular Chinese actors are Zhang Ji, originally aspired to become a television announcer and applied to the Beijing Broadcasting Institute. However, he was not successful in pursuing that path. As a result, he decided to shift his focus to acting, joining a drama academy and later a theater troupe. Zhang made his acting debut and gradually gained widespread recognition in the industry. Some of his most notable performances include films such as The Rest, Cock and Bull, and Operation Red Sea. His impressive television work features lyrics like Soldier 30, My Chef, and My Regiment, and Feathers Fly to the Sky. Jackie Chan stands as one of China's most iconic actors, renowned not only as a martial artist but also as a director, producer, and legendary stuntman. Jackie Chan's most acclaimed movies include Drunken Master, Police Story, and its sequels, Wilton Mills, Armor of God, Rumble in the Bronx, the Rush Hour series, Shanghai Noon, The Forbidden Kingdom, The Spy Next Door, The Karate Kid, and Kung Fu Panda, among others.
North of China, winters are very cold with temperatures that can drop below minus 20 Celsius, especially in places like Beijing or Harbin. Summers are hot and quite dry. South of China, the climate is warm and humid almost all year. It rains a lot during the summer because of the monsoons, and temperatures can rise above 13 Celsius. West of China, this area includes deserts like Gobi deserts and mountainous regions such as Tibet. The weather is dry, with every little rain, and there are big temperatures difference between day and night. East of China, the east is influenced by the Pacific Ocean, so it has mild climate with rainy summers and cooler, softer winters. In summary, China has almost every type of climate in the world, from tropical and humid in the south to cold and dry in the north and west. The summer monsoons bring heavy rains, while the cold northern winds dominate during winter.